First of all, thank you for coming and following our team. We're very happy to see more people here. Absolutely, I mean, our team coming from the bottom up. I mean, for those of you that have been following the team, I mean, we struggled at the beginning in the first couple of games. This weekend we had a back-to-back, and I think the guys came and they played a lot smarter. We're keeping the ball a lot longer, and we're getting used to the new.
What about the guy to your left? Huge saves in overtime. I mean, that's like Houdini, like a magician comes up with a save like that. What can you say about Jesus?
I'm sure the team is more than happy. I'm very thankful for the amazing saves he had, even in overtime. Jesus had a great game today, and I think he looked amazing. And that's, there's been chat out there in social media and stuff like that, underestimating our keeper. But I mean, he comes up when he's needed, and we're very happy with him.
I'm sorry, and then the guy on your right, talking about the other end, magician, ball on his foot, it's going to go in the net.
How about me?
No, that's the hothead. And we're going to get to him in a second.
Yeah, no, somebody asked me a question, yesterday. Bringing Hewerton to the team brings a lot of experience, and I think it's something that we needed, especially to be able to play at the high level like this. I've always been, the type of coach that we want a fast team, a young team, but I mean, in this type of league, you need guys with experience, guys that are going to step on the ball and give their teammates that, that patience that sometimes it's needed out there. And not to mention Samir and Stewie, that were recent additions to the team.
Hewerton, I'm sorry, what's working out there for you? Besides everything, of course, but what's working for you?
It's been a fun season, to be honest. This is a very talented team. These guys can play really, really well. Very skillful team and fast. It makes the target's life like really easy. You get the ball, you always have option. When you don't have option, you knock it back down, and the ball gonna come back to you. I think in particular these last two games for us, what worked well was because we were hitting the target. We took a lot of shots, but we actually took a lot of shots on the target. And when you hit the ball on the target, you make your chances higher to score. I think that's worked for us this weekend.
And Coach talks about your veteran, you bring the leadership and stuff like that as well, but the knowledge of this indoor game. Where do you think the Mustangs are fitting in this whole realm of the new MASL?
I think the players are very dedicated. Players are willing to sacrifice. They keep each other accountable. They keep themselves accountable. I think all that, like, bring from the last season that they played in the PSL, they won PSL. It brings this experience as well to the MISL. What is the good thing about a new team that's actually good in the MISL is that nobody actually knows them. Yeah. So they, a new team, they don't know what they expect. So that's been working really well.
Hewerton, can you talk about the goal itself, how it got set up and how it was scored?
I don't know. Sometimes it's not. You just see things that it's just in the moment. For example, like today, like there was a free kick, same as yesterday, and some goalkeepers putting two players on the wall. It leaves you short. But guys making run, going to the back post. A lot of goals that we score is like that. Sometimes goals are not pretty. It's a scrappy goal, but that's what you're gonna do.
How do you still have hair left after that overtime period? I mean, you're yelling at Santiago, you're yelling at him, he's yelling at you, you're bending backwards, saving the ball. How did you survive that overtime?
Hay momentos en el partido que definitivamente hay que enfocarse solamente en lo que estamos haciendo y el compromiso. Ya no podíamos perder la cabeza, había que tener concentración. Definitivamente no hay una forma o una táctica como hacerlo. Simplemente el compromiso que tenía con mis compañeros y con el equipo, con el coach, es lo que tiene que mantener enfocado en lo que estamos haciendo.
He was compromised to the team and his teammates, and then maintained focus throughout the game. And he felt that he couldn't let his team down. It's not even so much about technical or tactical anymore, but just about staying focused and demanding the same thing from your defenders and midfielders.
And for you, and almost like a wrap-up, do you want to win 15-2 or 5-4 in overtime? What's better for you?
15-2 makes the guys too comfortable. I think this is what we're going to expect from the league.
Yeah.
15-2 is probably, it could happen from time to time. But if we want to defend our championship and look for the first championship in the MASL. You know, these are the type of games that we're gonna have to play. You know, and these are the type of opponents that we're gonna be facing. Really looking forward to playing Milwaukee next week on Saturday, and hopefully bring a win home. So, thanks for being here.